Hi, my name is Kevin Gray, publisher over at Fierce Wireless, and I'm excited to be here today with Shimie Hortig, President of Americas over at Amdocs. Today, we're going to be talking a lot about the status of CSPs and the cloud, including where the industry is today, what we can expect in the year ahead, and of course, the role that Amdocs plays in all of this. So Shimie, thanks again for joining us here today. Let's go ahead and just get right into it. If you could, please tell us briefly a little bit about yourself, about Amdocs, and of course, Amdocs' involvement in the cloud.
Yes, thank you and good morning. So as you mentioned, I'm leading the Amdocs business in the Americas, supporting customers in Canada, US, and Latin America. I've been in this role for more than 5 years. In addition to that, I'm also leading the Amdocs global cloud practice. So, which finds me in a position that I can talk to most of our customers globally and discuss with them their cloud journey and cloud transformation. I don't know how much you know, but Amdocs has a very unique business model. So Amdocs is a technology company and a services company. So as a technology company, we ourselves went through the process of migrating and moving all the portfolio of Amdocs to be cloud native. So as a technology engineering company, we had to go through this process. And I think we have the know-how of what does it mean, and what does it take, to move your technology to the cloud native cloud computing technology of Amdocs today. On the same time, we're also a services company, so we provide a lot of services. So over the last few years, we spent a lot of time and energy and investment, including acquiring companies, to build the Amdocs cloud practice, so we can provide services and help our customers to transform and to become their partner for this journey.
So let's go to the next question here then.
Yeah.
So from what you see in the market right now, I know you're talking to all sorts of operators across the Americas. What are you seeing as the key motivations driving CSPs to adopt the cloud?
So first, I think we can say today that all our customers understand the value of the cloud. So if we were, ask me the same question maybe 2, 3 years ago, maybe it was a little bit more debatable, but today I think everyone understands that the value and why they're pushing and moving forward to the cloud. I think from the CSP perspective, their goals was always one of the following objectives. So first objective is always to be able to launch new services and to drive new revenue growth and to push forward in terms of the growth as a company. The second goal was always, let's look for efficiencies, let's look if we can do things better and reduce costs from everything that they do. And the third goal is to better serve the customers, so to provide better customer experience and to continue on this digital transformation that they were going through. So I think from their perspective, cloud is another way how they can meet those goals. And that's why you see all of them embarking on the journey to the cloud. Now, in terms of specific focus, what we see from all over the world, so obviously cloudification of the network, that's an important area of focus for our customers. Investing a lot in 5G and obviously trying to get the benefit of this investment. We see many of them closing data centers. So they're looking for ways to move the data centers to the cloud, and by that saving a lot of facilities, labor cost, energy, and that's a cost play for our customers. The third area of focus is velocity and agility of their IT infrastructure. I think they're looking to push forward with their cloud transformations and to provide a better experience for the customers. So definitely another reason. And throughout all of it is over security. So they want to make sure that they have the secured systems and they're meeting all the regulation and the compliance that is needed. So security is definitely embedded in all the other goals that they're trying to achieve.
Okay, so I'd imagine that some operators are certainly more advanced than others, but in general, like how mature would you say CSPs are on their cloud journey today?
So from the CSP's perspective, you can understand that they have a very complicated ecosystem. It's a combination of, on one hand, many systems that have been there for decades and were customized and evolved over the years. And together with that, they have the new platforms, the ones that are already cloud native, digital platforms, obviously the 5G network and other things that are already done in cloud native infrastructure. And the complexity is coming from the fact that they need to manage this hybrid. So how do you manage this hybrid and complexity environment, and how you move to the cloud when you're not just on legacy or just on new cloud native infrastructure? So I think all our customers today, if I look at them globally, all of them have some cloud strategy. All of them defined it already. They know what is their aspiration, what they are trying to do, and they already started on the journey and started to execute upon this strategy. I think that all of them, if you look globally, all of them have partnered with the hyperscalers, at least one of them. In most cases, it's more than one, and they have a strategic partnership with one of the hyperscalers. Now, some of the customers are more advanced in the journey in terms of implementation. I can tell you that, for example, in the US, AT&T is working very close with us on pushing forward a lot of cloud activities in partnership with Microsoft. So they are deploying, on one hand, cloud native infrastructure, on the other hand, migrating existing application to the cloud. So I think they are probably on the more advanced side. I think that T-Mobile in the US are also quite advanced in this journey. But all in all, if you look at it globally, I think most of our customers are already in this journey and are pushing forward this transformation.
Okay, great. So that's a little bit about where we are today. What is the next big step or challenge I guess CSPs are facing on this journey, would you say?
So I think like any journey, and it was the right thing to do. Each customer started this journey in the areas that were more easy for them to implement. Everyone was trying to gain some knowledge, some experience. You can call it, they started with the low-hanging fruit, or the application that it was more easy to move them and to modernize them and move them to the cloud. I think that right now, in the next wave, and we see it also happening in the last 6 months, they're coming and getting right now to the core system, the more complicated systems, the mission critical systems that they need to move to the cloud. And that's a much more complicated discussion. Amdocs is one of those core mission critical systems. So we're having a lot of discussion with our customers right now. What is the best way to move and to do it in the right way? You have to balance between trying to get the benefit and all the good benefit that the cloud can give you, but on the other hand, you have to do it in the best way and to do it slowly and smartly. No one can allow any outage. No one can allow any interruption to the business. So how do you find a way to touch core systems, which are much more complicated, and move them to the cloud? And those systems, just to remind us, they are supporting today billions of transactions every day. They're touching every user around the globe. So the art of moving core systems to the cloud, I think that's the next challenge that we and the industry we need to try to overcome in the next few years.
Great. Okay. So only got time for one more question, and I have to tie this in for this interview, of course, right? So what is the role Amdocs can play in all of this in terms of CSP's cloud adoption?
Yeah, so Amdocs has been a partner for the industry for many, many years, for several decades. And every decade, I can tell you that there's a different challenge that we are embarking together with our customers and trying to help them move forward. With the cloud transformation, I think we have two roles. The first one, since we are working globally and we are exposed and partnering with all our customers all over the world, we are accumulating a lot of knowledge on the cloud transformation and what is working well and what is not working well and what can be done better. So we are trying to bring this global industry knowledge and to bring it back to our customers and help them define the cloud strategy and help them execute the cloud strategy, leveraging all the knowledge that we see right now all over the world. And the second goal, which I think it's our role, and I mentioned it before because I think this is the next big challenge of the industry in terms of moving to the cloud, how to move the core Amdocs systems to the cloud. And again, each and every one of our customers is working today. They're working today on a different Amdocs platform. Some of them are 20, 30 years old. Some of them are 10 years old. Some of them are 5 years old. But for each customer, we were working diligently to find the right technological path and how we can move them and what are the best practices to move you from whatever system you're working today to your cloud environment, and how to partner with you and help you do that. And I think our customers right now are relying on us and working very close on us, how we can help them in this transformation of the core systems. And here, I think it's our opportunity to help the industry move it to the next level.
All right, that's all the time we have for today. Shimie, thank you so much for joining us, and hopefully we can do this again sometime.
Thank you. Have a good day.